Hey everybody, what's up? It's Sir Mr. Clean. We are back today with a short review, a partial in-progress review of Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon. Couple disclaimers. I have never played an Armored Core game before. I do like mechs. I haven't played a ton of mech games, but I definitely haven't played an Armored Core game ever. I have played From Software games. I have beaten Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring. So I was very interested in this because it looked really cool, and I've heard good things about Armored Core games from at least the kind of hardcore group, the people that tend to really like the games. And it just looked really cool and futuristic and just fun and kind of an actiony mech game. I played things like Mech Warrior, um, and I played some like mech sims, stuff like that, but never this type of game. So overall, I really like this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's very fast paced. It's very visceral. Um, the different guns and weapons that you can equip on your mech, and the different looks you can have, different legs and arms and all that stuff is just really cool. The customization is pretty fantastic. I didn't expect it. I mean, I expected it to be pretty deep because I played, Dark Souls and Elden Ring, and there's tons and tons of weapons and armor and things in those games. Um, and knowing the history of Armored Core, from what I've heard, is that you can really customize your mech to fit your playstyle or to fit the situation of the mission, which is something that I really appreciate. So I was actually kind of impressed so far. I'm still in chapter 1. I think I'm getting close to beating chapter 1. There's been a couple bosses that have been very, very difficult. So I've definitely been challenged, which is a good thing. I've also really liked the customization aspect of it. I think I might even try to like do my own like emblem. I think would be pretty fun. As you can see here, I kind of have a Optimus Prime type color scheme going on. I mean, why not, right? And I'm currently testing out different weapons. One thing that I have noticed with this game is they do kind of give you reasons to test out different builds. I fought a boss probably 20 times, and then I switched up from like a machine gun to a rocket launcher, or to a bazooka, and I ended up melting them. Like the bazooka would get through their, or no, was that what I did? I did something like that where I just switched one of my weapons, and all of a sudden I was doing a little bit more stagger damage, and I was able to get through the fight so much faster. So there are, like, if you're having trouble, there are tweaks you can do, just little changes. Just try little changes, and chances are you're probably going to find something that works better for you. So I love that there is this encouragement to experiment. I'm just now got the tetrapod, so I have the four-legged the four legs, and you can like hover, and I'm just getting used to like the hover ability. It actually, if you played Anthem, it works very similar to the way Anthem's hover works, and even Iron Man's hover in, or any of the flying characters hover in Avengers. But I think it's smart that From Software decided to stick to the things they're good at with Armored Core and with Dark Souls, and the multiplayer is kind of like PvP multiplayer, so it's 1-on-1 or 3-on-3, and it's not a game as a service, which is where I think other games like Avengers and Anthem ultimately failed, even though Avengers had a pretty decent run, and I enjoyed the game for the most part. This game is super cool. It feels cool. Everything about it feels cool. It has the control schemes are really nice. I'm enjoying just the default control scheme, but you can change it up if you want to. I think there's 3 presets, and then I think you can customize. I'm playing it on PlayStation 5. It runs great. I haven't had any issues. But the game was made for last gen and this gen, which I think also is smart. I think they're going to get a lot of new players in the Armored Core world, which I think is impressive. It's a tough time though. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm playing Final Fantasy 16. This came out. I got Sea of Stars comes out tomorrow. I got Starfield that comes out at the end of the week. Like, there is just a lot of really good games and high anticipated games coming out right now that it's going to be hard for me to completely finish this game, I think, in kind of one go. I'm probably going to take a week or two off from it after today. Or I'll play it in my free time or something, and then I'll get back to it. It's not super long to just beat the main campaign. I've heard it's like a 15, 20-hour game, and then the real unlocks and customization and stuff comes into like New Game Plus and things like that, and there's multiple endings. So there's a lot of replayability. I suspect there's probably a good 40 to 60 hours worth of gameplay in this game, just playing through the story a couple times and unlocking more and more pieces and doing more customization. So I think in that respect, this is a game that I would probably give like, I want to say like an 8, 8.5, maybe even a 9. Like, it's super fun. I've been thinking about it, even when I'm not playing it. I'm excited to play it every time I sit down. I get frustrated a little bit, but the challenge, I think, is just, at least right now, is enough to keep me wanting to come back and finally beat it, and to try out different builds and stuff and see what happens. I admit I was banging my head against the wall against the last boss I fought until, and then someone mentioned to me, hey, why don't you just switch up something? And so I did, and then it worked. So keep that in the back of your mind as you're playing it, because every time you come up against the wall, it's probably a small tweak you can make to your armored core that will get you through it. And it feels great to get through it and move on and to unlock more things, because every time you beat a mission, you're unlocking more features in the game. I just unlocked being able to upgrade my operating system. I just unlocked the arenas. So I think I have most of the major features unlocked right now, which is nice. So I can really have the full customization of my mech, of my armored core. So yeah, that's it for me. I think it's definitely worth a play, especially if you're an Armored Core fan. I think, especially what I've been hearing from other people, is that you'll love it. I also think that new players are going to love it too. It's fun. It's fast-paced. Like I said, it's visceral. Like, I always have a melee weapon in one hand because I just love running up and just slicing them with like an energy sword. I think it's super fun. I think it's a beautiful game. The environments are really great. The mechs are different. The boss designs are awesome so far. So I'm looking forward to playing more Armored Core. It's just a matter of this game called Starfield that comes out that I'm planning to play literally 5 days straight this weekend. So after I sink a bunch of time into that, I'll probably come back and play Armored Core, and maybe I'll give a full review once I've rolled credits. But thank you. This is a short video. I'm gonna start doing these every so often, like just little review videos of games I'm playing. So yeah, have fun, enjoy Armored Core, and also leave a comment on what game you're currently playing. There are tons of games out right now. It is nuts how stacked the last couple of months have been, and the next few months going forward are also stacked. So there is just, it's a great time to be a gamer. I've heard people say 2023 is like one of the best year of games in a while, and I'm tempted to believe that as well, based on what I've played so far. So have a lot of fun. Leave a comment, follow us over on Twitch. We're playing live all the time, especially this week. We're playing like every day this week. Twitch.tv/SirMrClean. And we'll see you again soon. Thank you.